I'll start by saying I am very happy with how Windows Media Player turned out. If I'm be absolutely honest, because because as you could probably see from the as you probably saw from the BRB, I added well, I mean Deltarune was added, but it was like Delta like I think last stream Deltarune just never came up in the BRB for some reason, or at least if it did, it was like one, like one specific theme or something. But yeah, and then like thankfully, this time around it was not only just Deltarune, but it was also Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle because I've been wanting to get some music from there on there, and I found someone who actually like went and dumped all the songs from it, and I'm like, hell yes, I need this now, and I'm happy with how well it turned out because everything was all in Japanese, so I had to like not only translate it but also like figure out if I want to like call it something else or just straight up call it based on like what character it came from. But I'm like that would take forever, and it would also be a long ass character, like no long ass title. That's why I should say it. I'm happy with how well it turned out, and because also another weird thing about it is that I'm noticing is that certain songs on here, like for example, theme of Mega Man from Marvel vs. Capcom, that's 5 stars. But meanwhile, Sun Gohan Future theme from Dokkan Battle, that's at the like basic 3 stars. For those who don't know, it with Windows Media Player, they would have like the star rating, and normally it's kind of goes based on metadata, where it's like how good of a song it is to the general public is like how high it would be rated. For example, let's say Michael Jackson's Thriller album, almost all those songs would probably be 5 stars because it's his best album in the world or whatever it is. I think I don't know if it still is, but it's definitely at least one of the most well known albums of all time. But like random ass like game OSTs, they normally always default to 3 stars. So I'm wondering how the hell is some of these songs like. Yeah, because like there's some of these songs by Toby Fox. They're like 4 stars, some are three. So it's like, is Windows Media Player like out there actually looking for people who've played this already and then like rated it, or like what? Like what's going on? I'll have to look into that because I really want to know. Because why? Because if it's actively going out and like checking for information from other people, my question is why are we not using that to like do other metadata shit? So I don't have to do all the like title work myself. That'd be nice. But yeah, thanks Microsoft. But I shouldn't be too mean. Bill Gates was too busy getting antibiotics for his wife after he had a Russian prostitute or some shit. All that fucking Epstein shit. God damn. But yeah, anyway, we're playing. We're gonna go right back to playing Mega Man Legends. I know, like, I missed like 2 Mondays, but that was because what happened I think the first Monday I skipped it was simply because of I think it really was because of the storm, the winter storm we were having, if I remember correctly. I don't even remember half the time. And then the other and last Monday, I think was I like work kind of fucked me over, so I was like, all right, I don't feel like streaming. No, I think that was the Monday before. With last Monday, it was internet issues. That's right, yeah, because the internet went out for like a good solid 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm like, all right, I'm not streaming because I know it's like it was well before. Welcome back to Mondays, yeah. I know it's one of those things where it's like, well, like I know it's one of those things where like, it was well before the stream, so it probably would have been fine. But the problem is I've done that before where I was like, okay, well that was like 4 hours ago. I should be fine. And then the stream went to shit. So it's like I take it as like an omen. I don't it's a bad omen. I don't do it. So that's why I didn't do it. Let me get this set up here. All right, yeah, but yeah, we're playing Mega Man Legends. Finally getting back to it. Looks like the audio isn't coming in. We gotta switch that. Yay. Duck Station. Duck Station. Oh yeah, we're also doing something a little different here. Okay, that's a little loud, maybe. Let's turn it down a little bit. Yeah, we're also doing something a little different here. So, I have been messing around with some of the settings in Duck Station, and I've been lately using a
endless water. People are forced to eke out
Oh, are you serious? My controller ain't doing. My controller's doing funny business. Hold on. You know, I'll say the Google Stadia controller is probably one of my favorite controllers in terms of just random use, but like, God, sometimes it fucking sucks at connecting and pairing and shit. Like, it's not always that bad, but when it doesn't do it right, it just says, yeah, fuck you, we're not doing anything. There we go. There we go. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so as you can see, the game looks a little iffy compared to what it usually does on stream. This is because I set up I put in a shader. At least, well, no, actually I should roll it back a bit. I put the native resolution back at 1, so it's just native PS1 resolution. But then I went and I got a CRT filter and put it on it. Because I've been seeing the debate all over again about, like, oh, hey, CRT is better for these kinds of games, while some people say, no, you could still just use the normal, like, upscale and be fine. I'm a little iffy on the subject, but, like, for the most part, I was like, you know what, I'm willing to try. So I've been playing Spyro 2 specifically with this, and Spyro 2 actually didn't look too bad. Though I will say, Mega Man Legends is not looking the best, but you know, I guess this is why I'm what I'm thinking here is I'm gonna do it for this stream, and then we're gonna see like how good it is, and if we don't really like it all that much, we'll just switch back. I know for games like Final Fantasy VII, it actually works. It actually does pretty well. Good luck. Because Final Fantasy VII, yeah, the like portraits that they have is like meant for like CRTs or whatever. Because of the way like the pixels blend or whatever on CRTs. I don't know how else to say it, but that's pretty much the best way to say it. Yeah, I mean, in some ways it doesn't even look that bad. It's like it looks pretty retro. But then of course there were times where I'm like, I don't know if I can even see the scan lines or what, like the CRT lines, but you know, we'll just go about it, and if we feel like switching, we'll switch, you know. What are we supposed to do here today? I don't remember what we're supposed to do. I know this may also help with artifacts and such, and like things not appearing as they should be, like a good while back. But you know, even I'm not so sure. Mega Man, please be careful. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you during the investigation. You should also watch out for pirates. They seem to have focused their attention exclusively on you now. Take care of yourself. Okay, I thought you were gonna, like, tell me where to go, but hey, that's fine. Oh, maybe I gotta talk to Roll. That would make sense. Because unfortunately, it's been however long since we've played Mega Man, so it's like, I can't remember shit. Talk. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to, Data, because Data will know what to do. Tell me. What should I do now? I heard the Bonds are going to the subgate in the Cardon Forest. They're probably up to no good again. We should go check it out. The subgate's in the southern part of the Cardon Forest, you know. Cool. Can we just drive somewhere? Okay, sweet. We could just go straight to the forest. That's great. Oh, that's right. I have the fucking rocket launcher. Okay, so let's... I mean, this has got to be south, right? Oh, yeah, this looks about right. What's this lady up to? I was looking for mushrooms on the other side of the passage when a tank rolled up out of nowhere. I'm getting out of here. Also, that's a house. Is that perhaps a shop or something? Could very well just be an empty area. Or entrance to the ruins, honestly. I'd be fine with that. Oh, okay, yeah. Entrance to some ruins. Okay, let's just go through them, you know, might as well. Easy peasy. I kind of remember this one, actually. Like, this one's been this one's definitely one I've been to before. But now I'm like, is this the one where I get the jump boots? Because that was really nice when I got that. I'm just gonna keep running. Because they can't hit me if I just keep running. Easy. Alright. Trying to remember what is up with this area. Cool. Okay, so that's... Oh, it's that thing. Ah, oh, damn, I didn't get that shit. Oh, fuck. Yep, that didn't work out. Oh. So you gonna come? Ooh, so close. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Nice. I gotta get used to the controls. I don't remember the controls too well. Oh yeah, it is that area where, like, every damn enemy was just, like, right behind the corners. Oh no. That's also why. The fucker, you know, jump scares you like that. Alright, that works. Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ, they're surrounding me. That's not good. So you're gonna let me just grab my ship first? Cool. So, I mean, yeah, sure, I should focus on killing you, but also it's like, that's good money that's being thrown on the floor. I kind of want that money. Oh, and that's really good money. Alright, let's see here. What's in you? I hope it's not one of those, like... Oh, okay, great. Because I know, this is also the same, like, area where they're like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, have fun with all the, like, traps. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I love traps. Traps are my favorite. I remember where what this area was. Maybe this is where I get the high jump boots, because that'd be really nice. I can't remember, though. Oh, dear lord. Just gonna check and make sure everything's all good on my end. Everything looks good. You know, I think it's just the whole, like, you know, considering that there's that one day I, like, lost everything or whatever, you know. It's like, I don't want to do that. No, we don't aim there. We aim for this guy in front of us. Alright. Buster unit. Hell yeah. Is that an actual Buster part or like what? Buster unit. Okay. Power Razor. Yeah, attack +1, range +2. That's pretty good actually. I kinda want that. Because it would power that up pretty well. Oh, Oh, that's good. I needed some of that health up, actually. But yeah, so I guess something I was kind of like thinking as like a bit of a funny joke, but I'm like, this technically on in the cards if I were to ever say, yeah, let's do it. I was thinking of doing a like, you know, and it's only for the sake of like we would get so many streams out of it just because of the sheer amount of like shit that this game has. I was like, oh yeah, we should just stream Final Fantasy VII, and not just normally. You know, we're gonna like I'd say let's just do all the yep, trap box. It's like, oh, let's do all the achievements. And of course, me being me was also like, hey, that's not exactly a good idea. Because for those who don't know, I'm doing a lot of these retro game stuff through retro achievements. Yep, go. But yeah, so at least as of right now, you know, and this is based on if they haven't done anything with the game since last revision, I think. There is 200 achievements, and it's like total in like over like I think 1,700 points. And the best part is I've only done like maybe 6-ish achievements, but those achievements are for the most part progression achievements. So it's like I could really just say, yeah, let's do all these streams where we just play for the whole game and get all the achievements. The problem is that will, you know, the game's already long by itself. But now we're adding all this other shit to it, like having a whole other like having a whole nother run of the whole game dedicated to like doing shit at low levels, like shit like that.
We've got to buy Miss
So I
Joy
mean,
the
sure,
time she needs to finish the robot.
it would be a lot of
Okay,
it'd be
everybody,
really
on
useful,
your
you know,
toes.
in terms of like getting a lot of like
Let's
streams
show
in.
Miss Tron what we can do.
But I also know that's gonna be like torture for some people because they're gonna be like, yo, hey, like, you're gonna play any other game? And I'm gonna be like, no. Final Fantasy VII, why not, you know?
I've come to back you up, Mega Man. I may not be able to do much, but if you get in trouble, get inside the car, okay? I'll get you back to safety.
I didn't realize she was... I forgot that she comes in. Can I just come in inside and, like, heal up real quick?
Just a little bit more, Mega Man. We're almost there.
Because I would like to heal up, if possible.
Get in, Mega Man. I'll get you out of here in a jiffy.
And not just heal up, but also, help with the energy. Because my energy is a little low. Mega Man, please. Alright. But yeah, I probably won't do Final Fantasy VII because of just the amount of how long it would take to finish the game. And of course, the best part, I was also like, you know, thinking about it, I'm like, okay. Imagine it, you know, you're going, you know, you're on stream number, like, you're watching stream number 556 of, like, me playing Final Fantasy VII, and we finally get done with the whole game. We got all the achievements on retro achievements, and the game is for the most part done. We don't have to do anything else. I start, you know, closing off the game, saying, "All right, we got yeah, LMAO taking 20 years exactly."
Okay, everybody.
But the best part is I'll be like, okay, you know, great guys, we finally finished Final Fantasy VII, got all the like 200 achievements, which I will say a good amount of them. There's a decent amount there actually progression, so we get a lot on the way, but still, you know, it's like, oh man, you know, finally got it done. Alright, what's next for streaming after this? Alright guys, we're gonna start doing Final Fantasy X. And we're also going to be doing the no spear grid subset. Just going from one Final Fantasy to another, get all the damn achievements for it.
But if you get in trouble, get inside
Because I know
the car,
10 will
okay?
also take forever.
I'll get you back
Because I
to
don't know if
safety.
10 is as long. I don't think 10 is as long as 7, but like, especially if you combine it with the no spear grid subset. Oh god, you're gonna be doing so much
Just a
shit.
little bit more, Mega Man. We're almost there.
And not to mention like Final Fantasy 8 or even 9, because I know 8 has that like card game or whatever, and that takes
If
forever.
you get in trouble, use the car as a shield.
Final Fantasy 10 no hit run every achievement hard mode. I don't think that's even possible. I don't think there's actually a no hit run achievement no hit run achievements, thankfully. But yeah, I have to remember. I don't remember like what the subsets are for Final Fantasy 10, but I know no spear grid's definitely one of them. But at least thankfully it's one of those like the main thing is like you just have to like start a new run. So it's like you could just do the base game first and then do the subset, thankfully. You don't have to do it all at once. I mean, I guess you could if you have the balls, but I don't think multi-set is yeah, I don't think the multi-set is ready for that game yet. Because they're still working out on that, they're still working out on that, and it may just be a while before they do that. But then again, it would be a good, like, reason to, like, revisit, 10. Because I haven't played 10 in forever, and actually, I don't know if I've even actually fully completed the game, so it's like, fuck, I may actually have to do that. And also, I'm seeing a, little pathway there. Is that leading somewhere? Oh no, it's just a tree. Oh yeah, that's right. She has to get in this way.
Huh? There's a fence? I'm gonna ram it, Mega Man. Stand back.
I know another game I gotta play, because I just haven't played it. Fucking Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. 'Cause that's another one I haven't, like, fully played through. Same with, The Urge of Cerebus. I mostly just had my brother play through it and then tell me what the hell was going on, because I was not gonna give it... I was not gonna give two shits about what the hell was going on in that game. And what's funny is that he was like, yeah, it's like a nothing burger of a game. I'm like, okay. So I should say, you know, from what I've heard, Final Fantasy VII isn't even the longest, like, game to complete in terms of retro achievements.
Can you hear me, Mega
From what
Man?
I'm hearing, it's,
I'm picking
technically
up high
11,
energy readings from close
because,
by.
at least, well, in terms of
It
retro
looks
achievements,
like
of
it's a
course, because if we
requester.
go by
And
games
a
right
big
now,
one, too.
14's probably the most expansive right now to, like, complete all the way, but, like, in terms of retro achievements, 11 is definitely the
Is
highest one,
requester shielded?
because,
Most
you know,
high-level
11 is just
requesters
straight
are
up a
protected with some
MMO.
kind of shield.
And MMOs are
You'll have
generally
to
like
look for the
12
control console
times
and
longer than
deactivate
any
the
normal ass
shield.
RPG for no reason other than money, you know. And I believe 11 also has its own subsets too. So that's gonna be fun to deal with.
Nothing. It looks like the starter's missing. It's probably hidden
If I were to
somewhere
do
nearby. You'll
11,
have to
I would
find it.
try and do it with someone, like, try and do it with
Remember,
other
there
people.
might be
So that
more
way it's
than one
not just,
starter
oh,
key,
hey,
too.
let's just play it on our own, you know. At least the good thing is, I guess if I need, like, party members, it's not too hard to find them. Because I believe, on the, top players list, that game is always, like, you know, #1 most played game on Retro Achievements. Followed by, like, Pokemon Emerald and shit. Oh, these fuckers are being real assholes. There we go. Oh god, it's these ones, that's right. Gotta hurry, get up there, because those are good money I'm missing out on. Oh, I missed out on so much of it, damn it. Oh, of course. Yeah, I know, like, you know, Final Fantasies are always, like, some of the hardest ones to do in terms of getting all the achievements. Then again, Pokemon is also decently hard. Because with Pokemon, you have to do the whole, you know, gotta catch them all, or whatever. And that takes fucking forever. I know I was doing, I was grinding up, Emerald for a while, and I'm still only on, like, a little over 100 Pokemon out of the, like, maybe, like, what, 249?
Find anything? I'm picking
That,
up a
like,
faint signal.
Emerald holds? I can't
That
remember.
must be the starter key.
Thankfully, it's only just whatever you can find on that game, so you don't have to worry about all that, but I'm still like, oh, I don't wanna. And then, of course, they also now decided, yeah, like, we're also gonna, like, separate all the Pokemon games, so that, yeah, they were gonna separate all the Pokemon games because they're technically different games, despite, like, you know, cosmetically being the exact same game, other than just different Pokemon sightings. And so, you know, that technically means if you want to do Generation 1, you can't do just, like, a copy of Red and then do Yellow. You have to do Red, Blue, and Yellow. And that's annoying as hell. Though, of course, I do believe that if you actually switch the name of it to, whatever, yeah, I think it's like if you switch the name of the save file to, like, whatever game it is you're playing, like, for example, if you change it from Pokemon Red to Pokemon Blue, it will actually, like, act like a Pokemon Blue save file. So that's actually pretty nice. But, of course, you still, like, if you do it where it's like, okay, it's like one Pokemon before you hit, like, the Catch 'em All achievement, you still, like, yeah, you get the achievement for that game specifically, but you still have to grab all the other, like, achievements from it, you know, like, completing the actual main game. Grenade kit, sweet.
Remember the first time you went on a dig, Mega Man?
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't used to being a spotter, and you ended up getting lost underground for 3 days. Remember? We were lucky that Gramps came to help us. I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't been there.
Hey, Mega Man, remember when I, like, almost risked your life because I didn't know what the hell I was doing? Yeah, that was fun. I'm trying to remember if there was something I have to do for this one. Looks like it's rusted shut. Okay. Trying to remember if there was something I did with that. That's right. On this section specifically, I have to, like, walk all the way back. Everything is appearing, right? I haven't been... Okay, actually, the scan lines are actually looking a little like you can actually see the scan lines a lot better on the actual OBS. I thought it was something where it's like you could barely see it, but yeah, that's pretty nice actually. The scan lines or whatever are actually decently noticeable. So yeah, I may stick with this, but I'm not too sure. I know it's like if we would ever do like Final Fantasy VII, I may do it for that one because that's one where it will definitely benefit. But you know, the game didn't look too bad on like the full like upscale treatment to like 480 or whatever. Like, not 480, fucking you know, 4K like upscaling. But yeah, like I'm a little iffy when it comes to the whole idea of like, oh, spring set, because that's the high jump. But yeah, I'm a little
Doesn't
iffy.
look like there are any big Reaver bots here.
All right, cool, thank you
Still,
for interrupting me
You better
while
stay
I'm
on your
talking.
toes.
But yeah. What's this? Okay. But yeah, But yeah, I'm a little iffy when it comes to the whole CRT versus upscaling because when it comes to I say when it comes to PS2 games, upscale is just fine. Like yes, very much so. You know, there are still certain games that like don't look as good as they probably should be, but like I still will sit there and say, yeah, that's probably the best one, you know. You know, the PS2 era is probably the best era to do that shit in.
Did you find another starter?
But
That's two.
when it comes to
Only one more to
PS1,
go.
I'm for the most part I'm like,
Gotta
okay,
be
well I'm
around
still
here
for the
somewhere.
most part I always just do the upscaling anyway, but now after seeing some of the stuff with the with this, it's like, okay, it doesn't look that bad. I may actually just say, let's go for it, you know. But then, of course, I'm still sitting there like, no, we could do one way or the other. Oh, jeez.
There's something there. It looks like some kind of compactor or something.
Actually, maybe it was that I'm supposed to... Maybe it is that I'm supposed to actually, like, bring that chest down there. Because that would make sense. Because we would have to break it open at one point. But yeah, I think also another reason why I was like thinking about doing the CRT stuff is because I was actually watching Maximilian Dude. For those who don't know, he's a guy that kind of does like a lot of retro stuff, but for the most part, he's a big fighting game guy. Pretty knowledgeable at what he does, and I do watch his content from time to time. I guess he got a it's just pretty much it's like what's it called, the retrocade or whatever it is, you know, the oh god, what's it called, like it's pretty much like those Retron game systems where it's specifically meant to play older games on like newer televisions while still using like official cartridges. Pretty much it's, you know, the old you know, if your Super Nintendo has finally gone down the shitter, you can actually like you can use this kind of like you can use this like newly made console thing to do it, and it'll actually like upscale stuff for you or whatever. But like I guess this new one that he was checking out, it has some pretty good CRT filters and shaders, and that shit looked good. Like it was to the point where I was like, wow, original Final Fantasy VIII actually looks better than
That's
like
it.
what it does on
Now
fucking
you
Duck
should be able
Station.
to access the console.
Because that's also why I was like thinking about the CRT filters, because I remember playing Final Fantasy VIII on emulator for like 2 hours to like do an achievement, And I'm like, wow, this game is absolute dookie. It looks like garbage. Like, and it's even with the upscaling, it looked like dookie. And I said to myself, okay, if I ever play this game again, it will probably be on like the remastered ports that like are on Steam and shit. But now after seeing like what it could look like with the CRT filters on an emulator or some kind of emulation like thing, because he was technically doing it on like this little console thing, but you know, I don't have that, so we would just do emulator. But you know, considering how well it looks on emulator, I'm like, I'm not against, like, I'm really not against like doing CRT at that point, because it makes it look actually decent. Now, I haven't tried to see if this CRT filter works well with Final Fantasy VIII specifically. I haven't looked at that game yet, but like, it looked pretty good with 7, so that's why I was like, okay, maybe, you know. I mean, even then, I probably won't even really play. Like, if it's all possible, I would skip. I would definitely skip Final Fantasy VIII, because Final Fantasy VIII, I never liked it. It's one of those, like, if I'm going on a marathon, I will at one point.
Nothing's happening?
I will at one point actually play it, but you know, if you're saying, okay, you have two options, either like 8 or 6, I'd play 6. If you say 8 or 4, I'll play 4. You know, I'm not gonna, like, it's the whole, like, if it's the last game I need to get to like finish out the series, okay, that's when I'll do it. Or if someone like, how are you supposed to watch 12 die? Well, simple, you don't. But yeah, like, because I remember playing the game and I was like, this like junction thing is kind of stupid, you know. And then my brother's like, yeah, it's like incredibly stupid, but it's the only way you actually get stronger. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh yeah, every enemy doesn't have like set levels. Like, they don't have that, because like, here's how they explain. So in the Final Fantasy, like, you know, especially like the earlier Final Fantasies, most goblins would be like level 1, level 2-ish. Something that's like you could easily defeat without a problem. How Final Fantasy, and they would stay that way, no matter what you do. So if you always go back, so if you ever went back to that old area, you will be ridiculously overpowered. Final Fantasy VIII does not work like that. Final Fantasy VIII decides, okay, anytime you go up against an enemy, it will look at your levels, and I guess how much magic you've done or something like that, and it will actively make stronger enemies for you to fight against. Like, they'll always be like around 10 levels. I think at max 10 levels higher than you, for kind of no reason. And I think it's also random in that way too. And I'm like, are you serious? So it turns out people are saying that, like, I did look it up, and it's not only true, but they were saying, like, yeah, the best way to play Final Fantasy VIII is at the lowest levels possible. And I'm like, that is some absolute bullshit. And then, of course, I also, like, was told about the story from my brother. And he was like, yeah, like, even I kind of didn't know what was going on by the end of it. And I'm like, that's concerning. That you went through the whole game and you're like, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Actually, let's go to roll first, because she's gonna give us cool shit. Whoa, it's a yellow refractor, and a big one too. Good going, Mega Man. We can use this to power all sorts of things. Well, it's a little small to fix the blooder, but I wonder what we can use it for. Let's think of something we could do with it. Cool, item development. Ta-da! The grenade kit was used to make the grenade arm special weapon. Cool, I'm not going to use that, but alright. Shoots grenade bombs. If a bomb hits a wall, it'll bounce off, so be careful where you shoot it. Exactly why I don't use it. The spring set was used to make jump springs. Mega Man, I came up with something interesting this time. Springs that will increase your jumping power. Now you'll be able to get to all sorts of places you weren't able to before. Be sure you put them on, okay? That's what I need. Alright, let's talk to Data. save. But yeah, I think also another reason why we probably shouldn't just like immediately just try and start playing 7 is because, you know, over in like in June or whatever, we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy V because we're gonna be doing the 4-job fiesta, and that's gonna take up a lot of time. So imagine going from one Final Fantasy to another Final Fantasy, but then also staying on that one Final Fantasy instead of the other one that you've been watching for a good like 10 streams now. You know, that wouldn't be right. All right. Let's equip the springs. Oh, that's great. I love. Oh man, I miss these spring. I miss this jump. Ooh, look at that. Look at me go. God, I love the. Oh, I really love when a game gives you the like high jump equipment, because you always love because you know you'll notice the changes immediately, and it's like, hot damn, I can really go. I was like, can I jump? Can I not jump with the car? Oh, I can. Sweet. So, can I use this to actually go like areas I'm not supposed to? That'd be funny. No. Okay. Worth a shot. But honestly, I think there were some stuff I was missing, so let's actually go do that real quick. Because I think there are some areas that, like, yeah, because I couldn't go to this area. Especially with Metroid games, the big jumps open so much. They do. It's also, like, one of the easiest ways for you to, like, understand that you're getting better at the game, other than just, oh, hey, his shots, like, kill people, like, 1 second faster now, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, here's an item box. Rollerboard. That's right. Rollerboard. What? Was that actually just straight up it? Because I'm trying to remember what that one was. Because either that is actually just straight up the dash boots, or it's actually just a skateboard you ride on, but I don't know if you actually do that. Yeah, see, so this is the area that I was supposed to go to with the jump boots, but we took an alternative route. Yay, more than any. Now, the problem is, I'm like, is there a way I can check the map here, or like what? Oh, okay, there we go. The thing is, I have to try and remember where it is. Because, it does not label, because I know the thing about this is that it does not label exits correctly. So that's gonna be kind of terrible. Okay, let's go, you can't see it, but let's go to the top left over there, because that looks to be something. Whee! Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Just being able to just jump like that. I love it. But yeah, I guess also another reason why I probably shouldn't do Final Fantasy VII is because, I know, that would easily cut into our, that could easily cut into our Metal Gear Solid time, and that would not be fun. Or unless if we do keep doing that, then it would just be, like, then all the, like, streams of Final Fantasy VII would take much longer to go through, you know? The collecting sound effect sounds so similar to Luigi's Mansion. I mean, it could very well be the same soundbite, maybe. I mean, you know, Capcom and... Capcom and Nintendo, like, I don't know, but Capcom and Nintendo have worked for a good long while on certain things. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, yeah, hey, you want to use this? I believe this game also came out, like, just a little bit before, what is it? Because, yeah, because Luigi's Mansion was, like, 2001. Yeah, actually, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think it's gonna work like that. I'm trying to... There's gotta be something I gotta do to, like, do that, but I don't... I'm not sure. Mega Man. Open the damn door. Okay, so now we're in this area. Oh, isn't this the older, Yeah, oh, yeah, this is, yeah, because this is the one from, yeah, because this is the area from a little while ago. See, that's also a good thing about doing shit like this with the new jump boots, because I can now just go to, like, areas that, like, I haven't been to in forever and, like, do certain things. So, am I supposed to, because I don't have a crawling button, so I don't know how to, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's a hole? Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but hey. So where the hell am I gonna land? Because I'm pretty sure that's... What the fuck? Okay. What? How the hell did I never knew that. I never... So yeah, you could just go in the sewer. I didn't know that shit. So is there a way I can just head down that way? Damn it. Man, that put me in a loop. Like, holy shit. I'm like... Because at first I was like, okay, that hole doesn't go anywhere probably, or if it does, I need the specific, whatchamacallit. I would need the specific, like, item or some shit, you know, to do it. Oh, hi. But then, of course, the game's like, oh, no, you can do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, where the hell is this? So, there's a hole in the wall. Inside, you found a refractor shard. Oh. So there is shit in the walls. Oh, God, now I'm gonna have to go back and do all of them. That's something I'll probably do off-stream or something. Or unless we really want to do the... Unless we really want to master the whole game on stream, you know. Then again, there isn't actually too many, achievements, actually. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a decent one, sure. But it's not to the point of, like, Final Fantasy VII or something, you know. So I know the big one we have to definitely, like, do a second run for is, complete the game in, like, 3 hours or something like that. I'll have to keep checking around. It's these guys. I'm gonna just run past them. You know, we'll also have to get back to the, parts shop at one point. Because I bet you we probably have enough, shit now to actually get, like, the, Kevlar jacket or whatever it is. And that'd be really nice to get. And maybe if we could get another Power Razor, that'd be nice. Oh, hi. Easy. Yeah, at this point, yeah, everything's all done here, so we can actually just start heading back. Actually, you know what? Let's just head this way. Because this leads right outside, whatchamacallit? Yeah, exactly. And then we could just, like, go do some shit, you know? Oh, okay. Just have to make sure that, like, you know, see if there's anything there. Or, I mean, we could have also just went right... Well, no, because, the main shopping area is right here. As I was gonna say, we could have used the, sewer entrance, but that won't do much. Also, is that a baby? That's a baby. Can I go... Can I say I did a baby? No. Okay. That's a fucking ugly-ass baby, though. Alright, items. Yeah, the Kevlar. Oh, we have just enough for the Kevlar jacket. Hell yeah. And then, what's this, a hyper cartridge? Recharges special weapons. Ooh, okay. Chameleon Net. Camouflages user for limited time. Ooh. Good shit, but I don't know if I should. The canteen wouldn't be bad, because I do need, because I believe the canteen doesn't do all too much. Laser. Ooh. Attack +4. Ooh. Ooh, that's, ooh, I kind of want that. Power Razor Omega. Oh, attack +3. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, God. I want the laser. I want the laser. I want the, like, super jackets. I want Kevlar Jacket Omega. Holy shit. That's a lot of damn money. That's 120,000. Jesus. Yeah, and then the Chameleon Net, like, more life gauge, because that's always good. Fuck. It's already full. Can I sell shit? Oh, I can sell parts. Oh, that's nice. Much what? Buster unit. Wait, don't I already have Buster Unit though? Or do I have 2 Buster Units? No, I'm into 1. Yeah, see, so I probably shouldn't do that because that's gonna like fuck up something probably. Oh, I gotta... Okay, no, they actually set that up already. That's right, we can call car. Yeah, we'll just come back later. Too bad the game, too bad it's, I mean, it's not too difficult to get all the stuff in the game from what it seems, but like, I kinda wish I could just like easily like get it compared to other games, you know? Alright, let's call up roll. Okay, Big Man, I'll see you soon. Alright, item development. What do I need? I wasn't able to make anything out of what you have. If you find something new, bring it back, okay? Damn it! What was the point? What is the damn point? Alright, hello, Data. Energy charge me. Thank you very much, good sir. I love how I'm like, absolute pissy the roll, but for Data, I'm like, thank you, good sir. But then again, I'm like, I swear I get my dash after getting, or something like, after getting the fucking, rollerblade or whatever the hell it's called. Actually, hold on. Let me check up with Data again. Yeah, make sure to bring back more stuff so I can do fuck all of it. Yeah, exactly. Just sit on that shit. You know, we could have been selling that to, like, you know, get parts for the damn, like, airship that, you know, kind of started this whole thing. But no, you decided, yeah, we're gonna keep this shit. Anyway, what should I do now, Data? What are you going to use the yellow refractor for? Huh? Let's figure some way to use it. I don't know! That's why I'm asking you! Okay, never mind. I fucking hate both of you. You both, you monkey bitch, you suck, and you bitch, you suck. You both suck, man. I gotta do everything around here. Thank God it's not Women's Month. Because I would have been, like, I mean, I'm gonna still probably get canceled for that, but, you know, that'd be, like, immediate cancel. Anyway, you know, I side with African American people. Is that the right way? Yeah, like, celebrate Black History Month and all the good people that, you know, made America the way it is. Yeah, cool. I don't have like a script here, so I don't know what the hell to say. Punt the damn thing. Yeah, exactly. Punt that shit like Paimon in fucking Genshin Impact. It's funny because I love going on Twitter and like looking at people talk about like the new Genshin shit, because I don't play Genshin anymore, but every so often I'll look at the Genshin Twitter and see if they've like went into like a damn like fuss, which they always do. They're always on a fuss 99% of the time. But yeah, they were like, yeah, because they were like, it was something about like someone asked like, okay, very final part of the story, the game is going to give you two options, and it's to save your sister or save Paimon, because they're both in trouble or something like that. And I'm like, all right, and everyone, and there's like a lot of people are saying Paimon, a lot of people are saying your sister, and I'm like, and I thought about it, and I'm like, well, I'm saving my sister. Fuck Paimon. Paimon causes so much problems throughout the game. And it's funny, because I'm not even all the way through the story yet, but like, I know she's always causing so much problems. And it's also like, you kind of start the whole journey to find your sister. So it's like, why the hell would you not want to save your sister? Yeah, like, true, her sister is like, now, like, Princess of Darkness or some shit, and she has like a whole, like, evil thing going on, but at least it's like, okay, you spent your whole time looking for the bitch, and now it's like, oh, you gotta choose someone else. Also, I don't even know what that guy's talking about. Like, bro, fuck Paimon, easiest decision ever, lol. Yeah, exactly. And like, it's funny because like, I believe someone actually went and pointed out that like, oh hey, if Paimon never existed in the game in the first place, half of the problems that happened would actually just never happen, because Paimon just wouldn't, you know, because Paimon wouldn't be there to like cause some form of problem. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Also, let's kick this trash can. Which button was it again? Garbage pail. Inside, it's empty. Oh, that's right, because it's only in the towns where you can like actually punt something. Oh, isn't this the same bitch? Yes, it is. Oh, you know what? There's a fucking thing here. There's a dig site around here. We can actually go there and actually do some you know, do some quick combing. You know, see if we can get some cool shit from it. I love the high jump. God, I love the high jump. Whee! Alright. Is this it? No. Oh, this is those guys. But yeah, thank God I'm like just not playing that game anymore. And just playing Zenless on Zero, because that's been actually really good. I've been liking Zenless. And I guess there's a new character coming out that's got like a bit of a robot form. Either robot form or like a robot like side character with the person, and they look pretty cool. And I mean, it's also like one of those things I'm like, it looks kind of somewhat similar to like, I wouldn't say Mega Man. It looks actually closer to what was like that Nickelodeon show about a teenage robot. Yeah, like Jenny the Teenage Robot or whatever. It looks closer to that, maybe. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like it. You know, And I guess it's also like having a it's also having like a Mega Man like character. I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to, you know, go well with this. Oh my god, I've went through here already. Oh wait, of course I went. Wait. Oh, it's the same. Oh yeah, it's that one area that we were already in. I don't play Genshin anymore either, but it's not that I think it's a bad at all. It's just that I can't do gacha games anymore. I can't really do live service games anymore either. That makes sense, honestly. Like that's why like one of my main things when it comes to it's why like one of my main things that I do with any form of gacha games is like I only pull on the people I want, you know. It just really sucks when you don't get the character you want and it fucks you over, you know. And I've also been only playing like the ones like the gacha games are actually kind of fair for the most part. Like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle's pretty fair, and not to mention it's also like a lot better with the mechanics than some of the other ones. But then again, that game's been going around for 11 years, so you know, just by starting the game, you can always get like a decent character that can actually help you out throughout the game. Oh, this just loops back. I don't know if there's any areas here that I should go through. At least I don't remember. Oh, hey, we got something. And I mean, another good thing about Dokkan Battle is that Dokkan Battle actually has like some really good ass music. And it sucks because it's like Bandai Namco won't fucking use it in like other Dragon Ball games, and I'm like, please. Like, it's good shit. Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. God damn it. God damn it! This better have an item or I'm gonna scream. Thank God. Triple access. What the hell is that? It's not here. Triple access. Energy range and rapid fire. Ooh. I mean, that's not bad. But I know I definitely probably shouldn't, because that's gonna ruin my, like, you know, I guess my super ultra power build or whatever that I have going on right now. I guess, speaking of live service games, I have not touched Fortnite in fucking forever. And I gotta remind myself to, like, turn off that, Fortnite career or whatever it is, because I don't use it at all, pretty much. Because I think it's like, yeah, it's good to stockpile and all the, like, V-Bucks, but then again, it's like, okay, well, how about for the, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I get for doing the, whatchamacallit? The, like, what do I get for, like, the, like, crew skins or whatever? And it's like, oh, it's just basic shit that I'll never use, you know? So that's what's kind of really sucks about it. It's like, man, I'm not using it at all. And even if there are stuff to use, I don't, like, even if I do get stuff from them, it's like, okay, I don't use half of them, you know? So it's like, probably should just turn that off so I could maybe save a little more money. But then again, of course, I should have expected that from the start, considering that, when it comes to me and, like, Fortnite, I don't even use, like, normal skins that are made specifically for the game. I just play fucking, collaboration skins. Like, you know, give me Goku, give me Snake, give me like Sakura from Street Fighter. You know, give me that shit. Don't give me basic John number 5, you know. The best way to use crew is to use it once a battle pass, since you get all the benefits, V-Bucks, and battle pass, but turning it off right away during that month saves a lot of money. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I still know that, like, I'm never gonna touch the battle pass as well anyway, so it's like, oops. Then again, it's like, they haven't really done too much lately, from what I know. I mean, they've added shit, they've added stuff, but it's like random shit. Because I think it was like... Because they randomly added, what the fuck was it? It was like... overly random, like, what they added. Oh yeah, it was like Ed, Edd n Eddy. Just out of random. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it's supposed along with like Danny Phantom and such, but then it's like I also heard like, oh yeah, by the way, like Danny Phantom looks like absolute garbage, while like Ed, Edd n Eddy looks like some of the best like you know, skins of all time, and I'm like, how does that happen? You know? And then like I think Regular Show just got a like collaboration. And I'm like, oh okay, that's cool. But I guess people are really hating the one of the emotes for it because it's like uber annoying to hear, I guess, you know, but I'm like, alright, don't care. And then I hear like, oh yeah, Honkai Star Rail is getting like a collaboration with the games, and I'm like, oh, why that one? Because I'm like, out of all the Hoyo games, you chose the like least least interesting one, you know? Like, not to hate on anyone who plays it, but I don't care that much for Star Rail. I played it a bit. I'm like, okay, it's a decent RPG, but I'm still sitting there like... It feels like a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, but like... I have to actually get the good characters in order to be worth a damn, you know? Which is also why I like Dokkan Battle. Because, you know, with 11 years of the game being out, you can make a good team out of, like, just random shit that the game gives you for free. In fact, hell, the game actually gives you, like, a starting team that is usable in, like, you know, other events, so you can actually, so you can use it to, like, power up characters. And, so that's why I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, like, so that was really good, though, because, you know, because that means that, you know, you could just start up the game and actually, you know, get something and get somewhat, you know, maybe you don't get the newest character, but you get, like, somewhat older characters that still have, like, really good animations. So that's why I was like, so that's why I'm like, yeah, like, that's why I think Dokkan Battle is probably the best out of all gachas as of now. Like, I don't think anything comes close. And I hope that they keep going longer, because it's a really good game. Okay, Star Rail is actually the most played / biggest moneymaker of their games, so my guess is that's why. Really? I have heard next to no one talk about that game ever since, like, I think well after, like, the first anniversary, no one talked about it. Like, I was hearing a lot more from Genshin lately, and same with, like, Senless, but I have not heard anything on Star Rail. I guess people do really want that, like, you know, Final Fantasy fucking RPG, you know, moment, I guess. Like, yeah, and I was like, I never even heard of, like, the new characters that are coming out, if they're, you know, like, any new characters that were coming out or anything, you know. Like, I haven't heard anything about any of their characters for, like, a good year at least. I was surprised about that too, but it's true. My girlfriend is a big Star Rail player. She plays all of them except Senless. I see. But yeah, I guess there's that Honkai Impact third, but like, I do feel like that one's probably dead. You know, I have not heard shit about that at all. Like, at least with Genshin, it's like you heard it at one point, you know. But yeah, I think it's also another thing. It's like, I don't get much, in terms of, you know, advertisements for any of the Hoyo games. Because I know I was getting bombarded by Senless for a long while. But like, yeah, in Star Rail, it's like I haven't seen much on that in a long fucking forever. But yeah, I thought about maybe going back to Star Rail, seeing if I went off it too soon or something. But then again, my mind like is a little weird with that game for some reason, because like with the way the game was setting up at the start, it made it seem like it was like Star Trek, where it would be like, you know, every world you go to is like a 30-minute adventure, you know. You know, you deal with like one problem and it happens to be the world's like big problem or whatever. You do it and then you go back on the ship. But then I learned, oh no, it's like it's a whole damn arc. Whole damn anime arc you do. Like you're going like it's like, you know, you're going to Namek and then you're going to like a second Namek, and I'm like, oh, I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, like I haven't touched it since like I think it really was like the first fucking I think it really was during the fucking I think it was like the first, yeah, because I think it was like the first anniversary I came in on or something. Oh no, I heard the different worlds you could go to range from insane lengths. One of them takes like 30 hours to beat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Full anime arcs basically. Oh god, yeah, see, that's why I'm like, I don't wanna. And like, I mean, you know, the RPG like combat is actually pretty nice. I do like it. If anything, it's like I don't like that I mean, you know, I mean, dare I say, you know, your main character could be getting something stronger later on, but I never liked that your main character uses a fucking bat the entire time. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Maybe on this one big ass giant ship there isn't like, you know, like you know, like I know that on that big ship there probably isn't like any weapons for you to use, probably, I guess, somehow, but like when you get on a planet, surely you can go to a store and be like, hey, can you give me like a sword? But yeah, no, they don't do that. They just use a bat the whole time, and I'm like, why the fuck? Heard the story is super good though. Haven't played the story myself though. I've heard good bits about the story, but it was like a little while ago. I haven't heard much about it. And yeah, I mean, you know, that's also, I guess, you know, that makes sense. The protagonist actually gets a ton of classes and weapons over time. Oh, okay, so I have to actually play the game. Okay, good. Because I was like, I was just not like the fact that it's like, okay, you have all these characters with like all these like weapons and shit, and then it's like, oh hey, here's the bag. Yeah, because what doesn't help is fucking characters from Fate actually got in Star Rail. That okay, I retract everything I said. That was the last thing I heard about Star Rail is Fate. But it's only because I have I played a good amount of Fate. Fate Grand Order, also Nerdcast. It's alright. But you know, I like a lot of the characters from it. And they were saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring some of those characters in. I'm like, oh cool. And I was like, cool, I'm not playing it though. You know, still not playing the game. But yeah, and that's also why I'm like, you know, like, you have all these characters that have like all these swords and weapons and yet nothing. Like, I know there's like that Dr. Ratio guy or whatever that uses like chalk as a weapon, but I'm like, okay, well that's just funny, you know? So I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, because I remember Dr. Ratio, because he was like the one guy that like, Archer was free, I got him. Oh, I would have liked Archer. But of course I knew they would be like, yeah, you gotta like pull for Saber. I say, is that Fate event still around, or is that event gone? And with that being said, if it's gone, can I still somehow get the collaborative character in some way? Like, maybe through like free gacha or something, you know? That'd be nice. Probably not, because they would be like, well, you should have been there, fuckface. Because that'd be the only reason I come back, is just to be like, it might still be there, not sure though. I may have to check later on down the line. Yeah, because I remember it like, Yeah, because I think Dr. Ratio was like the 5-star you got during the first anniversary, and I was like, this character's fucking stupid. But then again, he was like the only 5-star I had, so I was like, fuck it. Yeah, we're using him. You know, like, compared to some of the other 5-stars I've gotten from other games, it's like, yeah, he ain't much. Where the fuck do we go? I was like, you're gonna just say the same shit, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I'd say let's go back to the Flutter. Maybe Grandpa will know what to do with it. Something I may do with Star Rail though, since because I kind of don't care for some of the stuff as much as like other things, I may actually just mod it and then just play the game that way. Because I did that shit with fucking Genshin when I first played it, and that was fun to do. Because I loved playing as like Diluc, because I had two mods I would always use from. It was either Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, or it would be Zero from Mega Man X, and it looked so damn good. Okay, so Grandpa's not around. He must actually be at Town Hall, probably. So I feel like he would be the guy to be like, yeah, Mega Man, let's go this way. But yeah, then again, I also haven't checked too much on the mods for like some of those games, really. But then again, it's also kind of because 99% of those mods are all like, you know, lewd, like mods that like, you know, are meant for a certain kind of audience, and it's like, I don't want to have those mods on. Especially not while streaming. Can't exactly do that, believe it or not. Believe it or not, we can't have, you know, busty pregnant, Raiden Shogun, you know, on the screen, believe it or not. And I mean, I would also have to, like, black out the, like, UID or whatever. Because I guess, Genshin people will, not Genshin people, Hoyo people specifically, will, they will, like, if they know you're playing Genshin or whatever, any of those games, they will sometimes, like, jump on your stream, maybe say a good hello or whatnot, but, if they notice you're playing with mods, and they see your UID at the bottom of the screen or whatever, they could just easily, go, oh, hey, that's not a normal-looking Raiden Shogun, and then, you know, they could just ban you right then and there, and you can't play the game no more. And that would suck, because, you know, I have a good amount of characters in my Genshin profile, and I would not want to lose it, because, you know, as I said, busty pregnant Raiden Shogun mod, you know. So yeah, unfortunately, no, we cannot have that mod. but, you know, we can have Cloud Strife. You know, I say that's a fair trade. A good trade deal, I shall say. Where the hell do I go? I don't know where I'm going. The game is... I swear to God, I was not stuck like this before. This is like a new kind of stuck for me. Is this leading me somewhere to cool that I can go and do something in? Oh, this is Old City. Because as far as I know, there's nothing I do there. The only unfortunate thing is, because a lot of those mods were on my old computer, I'm gonna have to re-find those mods if I do play Genshin with mods again. But I'm not gonna remember where half those mods are. But then again, I'm also like, do I really want to play that game? Because, you know, That's right. Because that game is kind of annoying. Like, the one thing I actually didn't like about Genshin is just is how much goddamn shit you have to do just to, like, upgrade your fucking characters. And it's something I like about Senless is that it's literally just you walk over to this one area and you get thrown into, like, combat, like, simulations, and then you just beat the fuck out of things. And then, boom, you know, you get the items. You don't have to, like, run to, like, halfway across. You don't have to run to, like, you don't have to go through, like, 3 different countries. Or, like, you know, run around this one area to find this one thing, and then fight the one thing. Wait for it to respawn, and then fight it again. And then, depending on some of it, you either have to, like, progress further in the story, or you have to do a random-ass side quest that unlocks that area. And it's bullshit. Meanwhile, with Sentinels, it's just like, okay, go to this one area. Cool. Start up combat simulation based on, like, what items you want. And, and it's like, alright, good. You did the combat simulation with an S rank. Here you go. Here's all the, not all the items, but they were like, here's the items you need. At least some of them. You know, you still have to probably play it again to do more, to get more items, but at least it's like, okay, it's straightforward, and I like that, you know. Oh yeah, and the like dailies, you know, the daily shit that you would do for every game. Senless is one of the best ones because it's literally just, you know, choose like someone to look at your store and then like choose some videotapes, do the lucky draw, and then like go have a cup of coffee, and that's it. You wouldn't have to do you don't have to do anything else. That's it. That's another why I like Senless, because I can literally put it on, turn it on for 5 minutes, do all that, and leave. Never have to do it again, you know. Never have to do it for another day. I swear, Genshin is one of the most user-unfriendly games ever. To max your character, you have to kill that one boss like 40 times, collect resources that take like 3 real days to respawn, do the same dungeon over and over to get level-up materials. Exactly. It is some of the worst. And then on top of it, they're also like, oh yeah, if you have older characters, you can, they're like, if you have older characters, you can power them up even further. However, you have to get to a very certain point in the story, which means you have to play through all the other goddamn parts. So if you're at the very beginning of the game, guess what? You're going through like 4 to 5 countries worth of fucking shit, you know? And that's before you can even think of doing it, because you still have to be at like max level. And, like, it has to have everything in it, and then, I guess, maybe have, like, you have to have, like, 10 copies of the same character or whatever, because, you know, it has to be maxed out fully or whatever. Just to, like, you know, upgrade it a little bit, so it's a little closer to meta. You know, that's all. This may be the area that I'm thinking about. But yeah, like, all this shit, just to get, yeah, all that shit just to, like, get it close to meta. But even then, it will never be. Those characters will never be in meta. Because the game because they realize that, like, oh hey, if we give the most basic characters, like, really good kits, they won't buy the new waifu mommy that we have specifically made to, like, drain your wallet. So they make sure you can't, like, do that. And yeah, that's what really sucks about all that. Yeah, I think this may be it, because we have to... Yeah, because I think this is where we actually, like, have to go, maybe. Because it's like Dr. Wily in his boats. Need a boat? Normally, you could take your pick. Well, we don't have any boats right now, sorry. Oh. Sorry, no boats there either. Someone's gone and stole all my boats. I've only got one left, and it's broken down. Won't be much use to you. But can't I talk to a surfbot or something that's, like, right nearby? The only thing wrong with this boat is the refractor casing and the couplings. If I had a real big refractor like yours, I could probably fix it. There we go. That's what. That's what we gotta do. See, if the game would have just been like, "Hey, go to that other side of the like town, buddy," you know, I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Someone's been taking really good care of this boat. There.
Wolf, do you really think you should be doing that?
Would you look at this engine? Let's see. All we need to do is fix the transformer and the refractor, and it'll be as good as new.
Roll.
And what do you think you're doing?
Mega Man, could you hand me a wrench?
Just a sec, Roll.
There we go, all fixed. Whoops. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just started fixing the ship and...
You really love machines, don't you? I can tell just by looking at your face.
Well, your face. It's covered with grease.
I'm glad I could get someone as pretty as you to fix my boat for me.
Oh God.
Tell you what, you can use it anytime you want.
We'll be able to get to the island now.
I forgot how
That's
fucking weird
great.
this version of
Let
Wily
me
is.
know when you want to go out
If
to
this
the
is even
island.
a version of
I'll
Dr.
have
Wily
the
to
boat
begin
for
with.
you. See you later.
Okay.
God, I forgot how like how weird as fuck that Wily is. It's funny how like I barely did any shit that would be actual combat, but I was still like, yeah, recharge. Yeah, 30 minutes since the last, 30 minutes since the last, fucking, save. And it was all just to fucking, go to the one damn door that was to the right. I love it. It's the boat. Call roll. Yeah, see, this is definitely where we actually have to... We have to kind of, lock in, because I remember this area was kind of stupid.
Mega Man, are you ready?
Yup, let's go.
Here we go. I'm picking something up on the sonar. Keep an eye out, Mega Man. I knew it. They're here. Their robots are here.
Mission start.
Mission start.
Oh god, I forgot how terrible this mission is.
Mega Man, ahead. Mega Man, behind us. Don't relax yet, Mega Man. I'm getting multiple signals
Oh, trust
on my
me, I
sonar.
will.
There's a lot of little signals coming from around
Focus,
the ship. They're above us.
Oh. She said above us, so I was like, okay, right above us. But it turns out, no, they're off to the side, but they're coming right on over. Alright, what the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I forgot how stupid this, like, little fucking, this area is. Because it's like, you know... Because I think it's like, in order to have a good, like, chance against the, bosses area, you have to specifically, like, leave.
Mega Man,
So you can recharge your energy and then go for, go for that final part again. Oh, fuck off.
That's it, Mega Man. Keep it up.
Where are you? Is this where they're actually gonna be like, oh hey, here's... Oh no.
Find us.
Because I say, it would be really nice if they'd just be like, oh hey, here's like the boss now. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, piece of shit! Alright. Yeah, see, that's me, to keep throwing shit at you, and it's like, how the hell are you gonna, like, dodge that shit? You can't. Oh. Let's say I pause on that. Oh. No, okay, we're good. We about done yet? Oh god. You piece of shit! Damn it. Can I just... Oh, I can do that. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna do much damage, but hey, I'm willing to
Looks
try.
like we got rid of all their little ships. Wait! I can see it on the sonar.
Yep,
What's up, Mega Man?
here's the
Something
boss.
big's coming this way.
I knew our little blue boy'd show up. I figured we'd run into him sooner or later if we waited here. Slow ahead!
Slow ahead!
All right, men. Concentrate your fire on the blue boy. Blow him and his little toy boat out of the water.
What? But, Diesel, if we sink his boat, won't the keys go down with it?
Who cares? Once he's out of the way, we can get whatever we want from the mayor, right? We've got to take care of him once and for all. Thanks to him, our plans have been completely ruined. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. All right, men, let's do it.
What's wrong with me? Why should I care if that little brat dies? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Alright. Anyway, boss battle. Yeah, because that's right. This because you have to deal with all this shit.
We're outgunned. We can't fight them head-to-head like this. We need a different strategy.
Yeah, see, it's already not looking too high right now.
Mega Man, what should we do? Fight or retreat?
We're definitely retreating.
Sometimes it's better to run away and fight another day. I'll take us back to the boathouse.
Yeah, I say we're definitely retreating because there ain't no way I was gonna go through that whole boss battle with, like, the little ass like health bar I got. Yeah, actually, well, data, there we go. We'll go to data, And, yes, Data, I know. I'll save my shit. Oh, jeez. Alright. Hit the boat. Alright, now if I remember correctly, it should put us like right before that boss. So that'll be nice. I won't have to do all that again. I think so. Question mark? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, son of a bitch. That's not gonna be fun. Yeah, see, and we're already not having a good time. Is there a way I could just, like... Thought maybe there's a way I could, like... If they allowed, like, full first-person aiming, that probably would have been... Probably made things a lot easier.
What's the matter? If you don't watch it, you're gonna end up with a big hole in your backside.
Where's Shakespeare? Mega Man! Mega Man, are you alright? You didn't fall off or anything, did you? Okay, this is perfect. We shouldn't be able to maneuver in here.
What do they think they're doing running around like that? Why don't they just give up?
Aim for their arms and weapons.
It's nothing more than a big frog if it can't shoot.
Why aren't they running?
There we go.
Do they think they can beat
That'll help
us?
us out a bit. Yeah, see now it's a lot more manageable because I don't have, like, you know, a fraction of my health bar.
Oh no!
Then of course maybe it would have been a good idea to invest on the rapid
Stop
fire.
your whining! We still have one weapon, don't we? Boss, all our weapons have been destroyed.
Be quiet already! I didn't want to have to do this, but I'll teach them to mess with the Vaughn.
Oh shit. Yeah, we gotta take care of that pronto. Yeah, we're not doing too high right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Buster parts. That's squishes. No, because we don't have. Oh, that's right. We don't have another Power Razor. Fuck. Yeah, and the only Power Razor we have is that one, but that's not going to do much for the Buster unit. Just going to have to... Oh, he's actually about dead, so we should be fine. Just as long as these fuckers don't do something stupid. Come on! There we go.
Mission complete.
I think the reason why it took so long is because I kept aiming at the actual thing rather than just like the little area there.
Status report!
This is the engineer reporting. Our engines are completely offline. There's flooding in the main hull. The build pumps aren't working. There are fires in blocks 2 and 3. They're being sealed off.
Teasel, I hate to admit it, but she's not gonna last much longer.
Sir, you've got to get out of here.
All hands! Abandon ship! I'm sorry, Tron. After you went to all the trouble to make us such a magnificent robot. What can I say?
Cheer up, Teasel. Don't worry. We'll go back to the ship and come up with a new plan.
Yeah, that's it. That's the spirit. Thanks, you two. Now I couldn't have asked
She seems
for a
way
better
too
brother and
like
sister than
relieved to like have that thing blow up.
Blue boy next time for sure.
Then again, it's probably because of the fact that she's like, yeah, I did not want to kill Mega Man at all.
I don't understand. Even though we got the better of us again, I don't feel the least bit angry. Why is that?
Yeah, see, yeah, it's because she's simple for him. I love that, like, every, like, incarnation of, like, fucking Mega Man has, like, a fucking, like, some form of, like, love interest. Like, it's great that, like, each one has them for some reason. Like, from from the ones I've played, it's like, none of them ever go well. Because I think, like, X specifically is too damn dense for, area or whatever. You know, it's Alia, that's one thing. Yeah, because, like, yeah, X is too dense for Alia. And if you go by the comics, I guess, there's another person, but he didn't like her because, she was a criminal and shit, you know. And then for, like, I guess classic Mega Man, it was mostly in the comics, but I guess he had, like, the one Russian girl or something, you know. And then, you know, of course, Legends, we have this.
All right, Mega Man.
I know there's a whole thing with Star Force, but but it was like a love triangle kind of thing going on. And I don't know if I ever went anywhere of it. I haven't, like, I've only played the second one, so I never, knew, so I never knew, like, what happened, you know, all of them. But then again, I don't think there's ever really been a point where, like, they were like, yeah, here's actually what definitely happened or whatever that happens actually in-game. Because we still haven't technically seen the end of the, classic saga, X Saga. I mean, I guess technically Zero, but, yeah, it's a little iffy on that. Oh my god. Oh, damn. Alright, that's fine. Wow, that was pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good with these jump shots, honestly. Also, where the fuck do you guys keep coming from? You guys are, like, coming out of nowhere. I don't know why, but I'm also hitting R2 to, like, move the camera. I don't know why, because it's like, you're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be L1, R1. Alright, let's hop this way. Because this could be a special area or something, you know. Oh god, it's these turtles. I remember these turtles. That's right, you're supposed to hit them enough times and then they, like, flip over like that. Then if you get too close, they also do that. You know, something I gotta do, because I just realized, I'm like, man, I haven't done this at all. I gotta read some of the new Mega Man comics that have been coming out. Because I guess they've been making, like, new comics and whatnot called Timelines. And I guess they add some decent stuff, like, add some decent lore for the games and whatnot, and I just haven't got around to doing them. Because I think, like, the first, issue was Classic and X, and I think, the newest issue was, like, for, Legends and shit. And that would have been nice to see. But then again, it's just nice to have, like, something for the Blue Bomber. Considering that, like, you know, fucking, Capcom barely does shit with them. And the only closest thing we get is like, oh, hey, here's a collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's, like, one collection of games that were, like, available, like, 10 years ago. And, like, oh yeah, well, hey, here you go. Here's some, Capcom art with some of our best stuff, and they just have Mega Man just sitting there, off to the side. Like, with all the other characters. Though, then again, it was a little weird this time around. Because,
it looks like a starter
yeah, because I saw some new,
That means there's
Capcom
probably
art,
a
you know,
big
from
reflector
Capcom,
in here
and it
somewhere.
was,
Good luck.
was that a hole that I can actually, like, look into? Yes. Is there anything inside? You found Gatling part. What? Oh, Gatling gun? Hell yeah. But, yeah, there was, like, some Capcom art. And it was, like, of all the, like, big characters, like, well, big characters I should say in quotations, because, Morgan from Darkstalkers was on there. And I'm like, yeah, that bitch ain't doing nothing. Because, like, aside from Marvel vs. Capcom, she doesn't do jack shit, you know. Because, like, her fighting game series, Darkstalkers or whatever, completely under the water. Has not had a game in, like, the last, like, 10 years, at least. No, 20 years, actually. I think it's been that long, actually. Like, they're quite, like, ever since... Ring. Ring? Just a ring? Just a ring? Okay. Ring. Found in a dungeon. Might look nice on roll. Oh, okay. Oh, we're just giving her shit then. Okay. But yeah, it's like, you know, more, you know, Darkstalkers hasn't been touched in so long. Like, it's the one franchise that actually hasn't been touched compared to Mega Man, you know. And, yeah, they were, yeah, like, they had her on there, and I'm like, why?
Mega Man, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. But yeah, and it's like, yeah. But then, like, yeah, it's like, and then, like, I'll add all these other characters. I think, fucking Dante from, Devil May Cry was on there, which made sense, because Dante's a big one for them. And then, of course, Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter makes sense. But then, for some odd reason, Mega Man was on there, but, like, it was his classic form, which is interesting that they did that. And, he was also, like, giant compared to everyone else. I'll have to find it, the actual art, because he is giant compared to everyone else in the art for some reason. It was like whoever drew him like, wanted to, like, make sure he was, like, the biggest one of the lot. And I'm like, why? Like, is this supposed to tell me that he's getting something? Which, I mean, you know, obviously he's getting that, you know, new Mega Man game, but that won't be out for another year or so, you know, at least. So we still have to wait it out, you know. And we haven't even seen gameplay yet.
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge refractor there.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Be able to repair the flutter with one that big.
I don't think we have the shit, though. Do we? That's one key. You only need 2 more. Okay, yes, we have to go back and find some more. Is this guy gonna start up, or is it when I get the, it's when I get the refractor. Okay. Let's just go this way, see what's up. Oh, looks like we're going somewhere. New area, it seems. I'm hearing noises, but I don't know where, It's quiet. Too. Here's the giant-ass fucking walls that we can't break yet for some reason. I'm gonna have to see what we need to break that, because I would like to break that. Rapid Striker. Ooh, what's that? I'm guessing it has something to do with the rapid fire, without a doubt. Buster parts. Let's do a buster unit. Rapid +2. Oh, okay. So I mean, it's nice, but like, I kind of want to keep my shit the same way. Yeah, so there's nothing else going on here, so we might as well just head back. And we'll go the other way. See if there's something we could do there. Okay, so this must be like another part of it. I love looking at my hand because I actually okay, so it's just a symmetrical version of it. Okay, but like there's a so like when I was at work, I actually ended up cutting myself a bit. And it's funny because it wasn't even with a standard like, oh, you actually cut it using like a knife or something. I ended up cutting myself using a screwdriver. And I mean, it's funny because like it had like the cut itself never hurted or anything, you know. If anything, it was like it bled for a little bit and then like stopped. But you know, once I started like actually taking the time to patch it, I don't know which way I was supposed to go. Oh, and it does. I think it's this way. Yeah, but yeah, like. Yeah, when I patched it up or whatever, you know, it was not the worst. It was all right. But of course, lately it's been kind of hurting a bit. Kind of like probably because of the fact that you know, it's starting to heal up, and I'm probably not supposed to play video games while it's healing up, you know. So unfortunately, you know, this is what we're doing. All right, which way's up? Okay, we have not went this way yet. I'm hearing noises, and I don't like said noises. Where does this go to? Oh, this goes that way. Anything here? Starter key. Sweet. Okay, so that's actually probably the second key. What the fuck? What in the hell? What in the fucking Metal Gear Solid shit is this? Fucking camouflage. Who the hell said you can do that? Who the hell said you can pull that bullshit out of your ass like that? Oof, Jesus. I was wondering why I was hearing some like rapid movement. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found a refractor shard. 5,000 Sunny, sweet. God, now I'm gonna have to go. I keep reminding myself I'm gonna have to go back and like grab all that shit. I don't wanna. At least whatever shit I somehow missed, you know. Okay, so we're back here. Wait. So both of these lead to like some place else or something, you know. They all lead to kind of like the same area, pretty much. That's the one thing I do like about this series. It does have like a bit of like a Zelda dungeon vibe, and I kind of like it. And at least the map actually, like, you know, gets developed as you go along, instead of like, oh yeah, you have to find the map item, you know. And then in the older games, you have to get like the compass item, you know, because God forbid, you know, you don't know where you're going. You know, you don't know your exact position. Cause like, I'm pretty sure you could look at your environment and be like, okay, well, I'm probably right around there, you know. Or maybe that's just the thing. Maybe Link doesn't know how to, like, actually, like, use directions and shit. And he maybe also doesn't know to look at his surroundings and be like, alright, there's 2 pillars. I am near a pillar on the left, it seems, so it seems like I'm on the left, you know, or something like that. But, you know, I shouldn't speak too much on that, because, you know, the Zelda fans will then, you know, curse at me and then, you know, cancel me on social media. Okay, so at least the devs will not go that way. Let's head back to that way we came, because it looked like we were on something really high that we can't get back to unless we go this way. Okay, I did not mean to do that, but hey, that's fine. That works. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, because this was like a really high up place, and we couldn't get there after we jumped down, so let's go this way. Oh, really? It's only just this? Starter key. Okay, well, at least it's that one, you know. Where have we not been to yet? Pretty much anything down that way. Unless if we have, and it's just the way this place looks. Kind of hard to tell. It doesn't seem like we went this way, actually. No, we have. Go this way, then. Might as well map out the entire area so I know exactly where I've been and where I haven't. Let's attempt to do it. Okay, I remember this area. Yeah, and this is, yeah, that lawyer, and I think this is where we fought, the fucking, that one robot that, like, just decided... I think there's another one! I heard it, I'm like, that sounds like another fucker. And it was another fucker. So let's go this way. Let's see where this goes. Oh, this leads us right back, so we have to go the other way. Because I think we have all 3 keys, so we just need to go grab it and be good to go. Okay, and these alligators. Yeah, and this guy, we're gonna jump over him. That's all the keys. What did you do? Oh, what do you do? I like how the game kind of gives you a choice to be like, oh, you want to lower the shield? It's like, well, of course. I kind of, like, you know, went through hell to fucking get this. So it's like, I'm gonna take it.
That's funny.
Why hasn't
No
anything
alarm,
gone wrong?
security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like the looks of this.
Careful, M. God, I love that fucking... I don't know if anyone's seen the fucking meme. It's like this Mario meme where it's like, it was probably some gameplay from, like, years ago where someone made, like, remade Mario 1 in Unreal Engine or whatever and made it, like, look as, like AAA as possible, and someone saw the video and they said, yeah, hey, what if we just dub these lines and like dub it like a AAA game? And you know, people went and did that, and it was the funniest shit. Like, it's funny because like it's so cringy, but it's like it was funny as shit. You're like, focus M. If you get that fire flower, you get firepower, some shit like that. It's like, it was stupid.
It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
I wonder if it's that thing in front. Oh, it is. I was about to say, I was like, I wonder if it's that thing in front of us. I remember this one being a bit of a bitch. Oh, that's right. This one is the one that... Oh, God. This one is... Oh, I remember this one now. This is the one where you have to be ready to, like, jump immediately. That's right. And then, yeah, and be ready to jump again. God. That's right. I would just waste the last bit of my ammo. I fucked up.
It looks like you damaged them.
Really?
Stop, Mega Man.
Couldn't have guessed. Yep, oh, okay, okay. That worked in our favor. Because I remember this is the boss where you have to, like, choose your battles wisely, and there'd be so many times where I would, I get too greedy with my shots. Like that one! Alright, special items. Yep, canteen. God damn it. I'm not gonna jump because I know this fucker. Yep, I'll say that fucker is gonna jump anytime soon. Okay, no. Whew. I saw it. I was like, that's not looking too good. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I got too greedy. One more. There we go.
I'm not picking up any Weaverbot signals anywhere. It looks like you got him.
Good ass money. How much money we got? Ooh, 31,000. That is definitely enough to get the laser. I want the laser. trying to remember if there's anything else. Because I think we're at a point where we can't just straight up head out, probably. Because I can't remember, I'm trying to think of like any other places we may have not went to, but like, we pretty much come to place, so good to go. I say one of those fuckers is definitely right around here, and I'm not gonna deal with them. We're gonna keep going. Ain't gonna deal with that Shadow Moses shit. There we go. Surely they can't follow me through doors. Yeah, I'm actually gonna check up on some meetings. Yeah, I haven't checked my phone in a while, so it's like, you know. Alright, cool. Always gotta check up on that shit, because, you know, Twitch likes to, you know, say like, oh, hey, by the way, person is streaming. We didn't decide to tell you when you were streaming or whatnot, you know. And I've been more focused on, some, you know, streams that have been coming around. Mostly because, there's a streamer I watch, and, old hoverjets. That may actually be what I'm talking about, but, he's been playing, Deltarune. He's been playing it again. He's been playing the, he's been doing the, Snowgrave route, or whatever it's called. And, I've been watching it. Mostly because it's like, I haven't done it myself, and it's like, okay, either do it myself or have him do it, and I get to see. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to see. And I guess, I guess it keeps going throughout all the chapters, so, Chapter 3 and 4 are gonna get pretty nutty with it. Because I know 2 is, like, kind of like the start of it or whatever. Because that's when, like, shit really starts going down or whatever. Because we go this way. Also, how did I miss that one item since, like, the beginning? Because that was, like, yeah, because that was, like, early on. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go right past it. Well, you know, hey, I guess that's how it works, you know, when we're playing games.
You must be getting hungry, Mega Man.
Shut up.
I'll make some apricot pie. Are you up for a slice when you get back?
I'd say that does sound pretty good. But, yeah, because the thing is, I am actually kind of getting hungry IRL. And, you know, her mentioning the pie, I'm like, I kind of want that pie. I kind of want that pie. It's something I love about, like, because I guess it's a global thing while streaming, is that, like, you know, you can torment a streamer just by saying something you ate today, and it'd be like, I want some of that. That sounds good. And now it's like, oh man, I gotta keep streaming, but man, I'm hungry as hell. If you're inside, you found a refractor shard. Sweet, that's not much senny, but hey, I'll take it. Also, that was the little achievement marker down there was acting like, yeah, that achievement marker is acting like, there's still like one more item. We're gonna keep looking, actually. Because, I mean, we have gotten almost everything here. So it's like, might as well finish this out and get the achievement for it. If possible. Alright, anything up here, maybe? You talking about being hungry is making me hungry. Exactly. That's also another thing. It affects everyone. Everyone has problems with it. The thing is, the good thing is, I actually have a bag of gummy worms with me. It's well, I mean, it's formerly by, well, I mean, it's still technically, but it's like Goofy's Candy Company from Walt Disney World, and it's like their sour gummy worms. I love that shit. Every time I go to Disney, I always pick up a fan of mine. So, of course, it's a little weird this time around, because they don't have the normal packaging anymore. Because they used to have it where it's like, it was just straight up Goofy's, like, face on it, you know. Because it's Goofy's Candy Company, you know. But now they're putting, like, all the other characters on them, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. least what's weird about it is like because like I spent so much time like at Disney trying to figure out where the hell the damn gummy worms are, and then I learned, oh wait, it was replaced by, like, instead of Goofy's face, it was another character. So I was just running around that place for like 10 minutes. The employees are probably looking at me like, what the fuck's this guy doing? You know, all this just for a pack of gummy worms. Did I do this yet? You don't see anything inside. Okay, so we already have that one. So at least that's good. Once I'm done here, I can just eat. Okay, so we took care of this area. And this leads to, yeah, this area here. Oh, I bet you it's that hole, maybe. But I don't know if I did that one. Okay, no, we already have that hole. Oh yeah, that must have been where I found the ring. I know there is an achievement where you have to give a lot of items to her, like give items to her, and not like actual parts, but like items. Like, cause I know the ring's one of them. I think it's like flirtatious gifts and shit, like, you know, pretty much doing the fucking Persona like social link shit or whatever, or Stardew Valley. You know, the Stardew Valley gift system, pretty much. Which actually, that makes more sense. Doesn't help that I've actually been playing that game a little bit more recently. Love that game. Kinda wish I didn't have to replay the whole damn game again on PS4, because, you know, PS Vita was so fucking, what's it, you know, outdated. But I've been doing pretty good at it. Like, I'm getting to a point where, like, I've practically, like, you know, optimized everything to a T. Stardew, go to with the sauce, indeed. Excited for the next major update he announced. Oh, he announced another update? I know he was working on it, but I didn't know he was adding like all that much or anything. Did he say about like any stuff he's adding? Cause I know 1.6 was already big enough as it is, so I'm like, what the hell can you add to that game? You know, cause there's already a lot of great stuff, you know, already in general. Cause that was at least the one great thing about playing it on PS4 now instead of just PS Vita. It was like, I was able to utilize just not having to yeah, I was able to utilize, like, you know, the 1.6, like, update shit. Like, all the mystery boxes and whatnot. Being able to sit on furniture, actually. That's a big one. Because, on PS Vita, you can't do the, furniture skip or whatever. Where, like, you can, because, like, you can go into the secret woods by placing down a chair behind, like, the big-ass piece of wood. And you could, like, sit on the chair, and if you leave the chair, you go into the secret forest or whatever. You can't do that on PS Vita, because the chairs can only be placed inside your house. Hence why you can't do it, you know. And that really sucked. I hated that shit. But it's great that I was able to finally do it on, you know, PS4 and, like, do shit without having to, like, upgrade the damn axe immediately. Yeah, I'll have to check and see what he's announcing, because I know he was really busy with Haunted Chocolatier. That's what it was. Only thing he said about the new update so far that it will include a new farm type and more social features. Oh, interesting. So I'm guessing more heart events and probably just more events in general, because that'd be nice. I mean, there was already a great amount of events already, but, like, I wouldn't be against having a few more, you know? He also said it wouldn't impede the progress of Haunted Chocolatier. That's good. That's good, because I know he was busy making that, and I wouldn't want him to, like, you know, like, hold off on making that simply because you know, we want more Stardew, you know. Oh, where the fuck do we go? Wait. Did we go that way? I feel like we did, because that would have been like something I would have, I can't see. What? I don't think there was a guy there, but alright. Oh no, because that was... Yeah, no, because that was, yeah, because that's the one we kind of went to. But then again, maybe... I don't remember anymore! 'Cause I'm pretty sure we went through almost every area. The only other areas we haven't gone through are the ones that had, like, that wall. Wait, hold on. Let me look that up. Brown Wall. Mega Man Legends. Fucking tell me how do I break that shit? Okay, so it's a whole other, like, okay, yeah, so it's a whole other, like, arm we gotta get. We gotta get the, drill arm, because we don't have that. Do we? No, this ain't. Special weapons. Yeah, because we don't have that at all. So, unless if, you don't see any fan side. So unless of that one area over there, doesn't have anything, like, until we get the Joe arm or whatever, we can't do much here. Which kind of sucks, because we were so close to, like, finishing out this area. Which is good, because once we get the Joe arm, we could just pretty much run through other parts. Yeah, so now I gotta also ask about the Haunted Chocolatier shit with Concerned Ape. Like, tell me the guy has, like, a full team now, like Toby Fox does. Because I remember, like, hearing that, like, he worked on Stardew himself. And it was to the point where, like, him and his wife were getting, like, broke like hell. And I think and there was, like, a whole bunch of stuff where, like, I don't remember the exact specifics, but, like, he was doing it all mostly himself, except with maybe one other person or something, you know. And like, when hearing about Haunted Chocolatier, I'm like, okay, Mr. Concerned Ape, did you get yourself a team, you know, to make sure you don't have problems, you know? Like, yeah, sure, you're probably loaded on money, so you're probably not too bad right now in terms of, like, shit going on, but, like, I would not want him to, like, have more problems because he decided to work on another game like that, you know? Then again, you know, some people like to work differently, so I'm not gonna, you know, hound on someone, you know, because they decide, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Like, I'm still gonna play Haunted Chocolatier when it comes out, without a doubt. If I can get Stardew done at any point. Because I'm still, like, you know, try and play through all that. I want to get perfection. I want to, like, do 100% of the game, but it's going to take a long time. Could that be, what I'm missing? Oh, it is! So it's just at the very beginning of the fucking damn thing. Okay, well, we got it. There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found a refractor shard. He's got so much money now, there's no way he's going to be in that rough position he was during Stardew development. That's good. 1,240 cents. Hell yeah. Please, that's good. I was... Oh my god, it was right next to that one. Also, I believe he had someone help with some of the updates in Stardew, but I can't remember. Yeah, because I think I remember it was like for the co-op shit. Like, he needed help on that, and which makes sense because Stardew, you know, getting that shit would have been a bitch, you know. So I can understand it. So yeah, that hole that I needed to find, it was right next to this one that I realized we were at 9 out of 10, and I was like, oh hey, let's go back and check everything first. If I would have just turned the other way, I would have been like, oh hey, here's another hole. God damn it. Yep, yep, sounds about right. This is it's a normal stream. You know, it ain't a normal stream on this channel until we do something stupid like that. Alright, hey Data, how's it going? It would have been funny if I just saw Mega Man just jump into the water. Recharge, save. So how much time did I waste in that area? Oh god. That's a lot of time. Mega Man, do you want to go back to town? Yes. Okay, another little cutscene.
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is that while we're sitting here, he's out there digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst. He won't lead us to the treasure. No one will, as long as that big door is still locked. All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right? So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the
Yeah,
last
now
laugh in
looking
this
at the
game.
OBS like preview of like what you guys are seeing, the CRT filter actually kind of looks much better, especially during cutscenes. But then again, I'm also still like, I'm open to like, you know, comments on if like, you know, this is better or if we should just stick with the upscaler, because both are good in some ways. But again, even I'm not so sure. Hey Wiley, what's up? Oh, I thought it was gonna like start talking and be like, oh hey, you're back, eh? Oh, that's quite a prize you brought back with you. I must say, you've certainly exceeded my expectations of you. Well, you're welcome to come back and use the boat anytime you want to. I love it's also like technically the first Wily that, you know, you ever see that's actually like a swell guy who isn't trying to kill you every 5 fucking seconds or something like that. I would have to compare him to Fully. No, they both look good though. I mean, we could compare it right now actually, because we could just okay, so turn off the CRT. Okay, so yeah, CRT filter is off now. Okay, graphics, upscaling, 5 times native. Yeah, so now with the upscaling, it looks like the best way to explain it, like everything still looks incredibly blocky, but at least it looks more closer to like an HD texture pack on PC. So yeah, that's the thing. They both look pretty damn good. But it's like, I could kind of go for both ways, because this feels like... Because what I'm looking at right now, it feels like, if Capcom was, like, really good at remastering their shit, like, this is what it would look like. You know, for their, like, collections and whatnot, like, the Legacy collections. But then the CRT filter is like, okay, if I really wanted to have like the original 1998 experience, that was pretty good as well. I believe we can actually do both, or we can actually add in the CRT. How does that look? Okay, so I guess it looks like yeah, so now it doesn't look all too retro. It looks like and I guess we'll go back to that. The upscaling with the CRT filter, it feels like how the yeah, it looks kind of strange. Yeah, because it looks like what Capcom does with their shit. Because I believe Capcom will do like feels like upscale or just CRT is better. Makes sense. Yeah, so we'll just turn it off. Because the best way to explain it is like because I know with some of the Legacy collections, Capcom actually has a CRT filter for them, but it doesn't look quite right. I think it's because they also try to like upscale their shit a bit to make it like look a little better. So I feel like that's what I kind of feel like it looks like. But also at the same time, I'm like, I can't be too sure, you know. But yeah, both ways look pretty fine. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still debating on which one to do. Maybe I'll do it by per game basis, where like maybe for Final Fantasy VII I'll do chess CRT, but then like every other game I'll do Spyro. Like every other game I'll do like, you know, the full upscaling. Well, maybe for Spyro I'll do CRT because that was not only looking pretty good, but for Spyro specifically, there's this weird thing with the upscaling where like it does a weird thing with the textures for some reason. And if you're on native with CRT, it doesn't look like I don't think it's there anymore. We would have to check, you know, but then again, I've been just playing the game just to get it all done and over with, so it won't matter in the end because I'm like at. I have almost every because I have almost every achievement in Spyro 2 at this point. It's just a matter of doing like very specific things here and there. With this, we should be able to repair the flutter. Hooray! Let's go, Mega Man. Let's go fix the flutter. No, not right now. I want to get items first, please. Okay, well, we're stuck here now.
Mega Man, could you take care of the refractor?
Okay. Finished. It's ready.
Okay, I'm all done here too. I'm going to fire up the engine, Mega
Also
Man.
getting quite
You
thirsty.
grab
I
that
should get
blue
a
lever
drink.
there.
Gotcha.
Of course, that's what I get for like,
This one, right?
like, you know,
Yep,
yapping
on
for
my
2
mark.
hours about Final
Ready.
Fantasy and Stardew Valley.
Cell switch on. Refractor rotation
And
speed
Genshin.
increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mega Man, now!
Here goes.
You know, there's a game I gotta check out that I believe it's
Metastatic
being
field operational. Pair
it's still being
production
worked on,
active.
but like
Come on, fly.
it was this. I think it's called Clockwork
We're
Maid,
flying.
and it's quite. The best way to explain this game is like it is quite literally just this game, but like you play as like a robotic maid with a clock, with like one of those like clockwork
Worked.
things
You
on your
did it,
back, you
Ro.
know.
We're flying.
Like
We're
how do I
flying.
explain it? Like you know, like those like
Well,
toys they like
we
you
still have a
spin the
lot of
little
work
thing on their
left,
back and they
but
do
we should
something.
be able to get around
They
the island
like
at
the
least.
maid,
And
the
you'll
robo
be
maid
able to
has
reach
that on her.
cave now too. Let me know when you want to start a dig.
'Cause
at
I
the
believe
cave,
it-
and
'cause
I'll take you there
It started out
anytime.
as like this one dude's like 3D animations that he would make. You know, like just pretty much like, and he would make them in the like the style of these like cutscenes, and they would look like it would look like almost like as if like it was just an alternate universe, like not alternate, like kind of like an alternate timeline for us, where like Mega Man Legends never happened, but this happened, you know. and it looked really good. And then like a little like after a while, he was like, "Yeah, I'm actually making a game, so you guys should probably like wishlist that on Steam." I gotta see how he's doing with that game because I would like to see if he's got a demo out because I've played a demo because it did look really damn good. And he also made sure to like have the like video at 480p so it like actually get close to the original like what it would be on like a PS1 and shit. And it looked really damn good. There, she's finally fixed. Well, it's not 100% fixed, but we should be able to get around the island. She'll be able to take us to the other subgates. Or to Closer Woods. I'm starting to get a little worried, though. It seems like things are starting to get out of hand. I'm not sure, but I think Gramps is nervous about something, too. Why don't you go talk to him? I think he's in the living room. Okay, cool. Counterpoint. I want my new items place, yes. R&D room. Okay. To roll. Item development. Ta-da! The rollerboard and old hover jets were used to make jet skates. Mega Man, I've come up with something different again. Jet skates. With these, you'll be able to move a lot faster than you can by running. Just be careful you don't get hit by cars if you use them in the city. After equipping the jet skates, you can activate them by holding down the circle button. The jet skates will turn off if you release the circle button, or when you take damage from an enemy attack. You can also slide while you're using the jet skates. You can maneuver while skating by using the directional button. Your instructions again? No. The joint plug was used to make adapter plug. I've got some for you, Mega Man. It's something to attach to your Mega Man Buster. Until now, you've only been able to use 2 parts simultaneously, right? But with this, you'll be able to use 3 different parts at the same time. What do you think of that? Oh, that's actually fantastic, because that's something I can actually use. Okay. Support car. Is there a way I could just easily leave so I can, because I want to, like, leave and see the new... Yeah, because we're not going to be able to use the new shit here. As how dare you give me items to use and not let me use it? Hey, Gramps. Hey, Pops. This thing work? Sure does. I just oiled it. There we go. Okay. Special items. There we go. I think this is the dash I was talking about, because that would make sense. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We have to stand still and hold it. There we go. Now we're... Oh, now we're boosted. Oh, and great. You could just keep going even if you hit something. That's great. That's gonna be so useful. At this point, I don't even need the car anymore. I could just fucking start running. I could just start boosting. I love that you can just run headfirst into something and you just keep going. I also said something about sliding, but I guess you can't. Unless it's like a... I don't know. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Yep, there's a hole right there. Alright, let's actually talk to Gramps and see what's up. Oh, hi, Mega Man. Amelia asked me to find out what I could about the treasure that's supposed to be buried here. This island's just got so many mysteries, I don't know where to start looking. Mega Man, have you ever heard of the main gate? Yes. Oh, you have, eh? Then you probably already know this, but the largest ruin on the island is called the main gate, and can be found near the old city. What's unusual about it is that, as far as anyone knows, there's no way to get inside. I have a theory that it's connected in some way with the subgates. Tell me, Mega Man, have you found a passage in the subgates that connect to the main gate? I'm not sure. Not sure if you're interested, but Capcom is doing public voting for the next boss for Mega Man 12. Oh, they lowered the or at least what's it called? You know, they refined all the options, because I know that the art contest was happening for a good while and then it stopped because, you know, it was a deadline or whatever. I didn't know that voting already started. I'll definitely take a look at that. Because I've been like looking at all those like designs and they're all pretty cool. If I'm right, subgates in the closer woods is some kind key for the main gate. And I'm willing to bet anything the treasure those pirates are after is inside the main gate. You have until the 5th to cast your vote. Okay, I'll probably do it right after the stream, honestly. They probably realize how close they and we are getting to the treasure. Don't let your guard down. Cool. So I guess we do have a thing to go to, but yeah, I'll definitely do some phone. I don't know who I'm gonna choose, if anything. Like, to be fair, like it's gonna be hard to choose anyway, because a lot of those like designs were like really damn good. I know without a doubt, it's probably gonna be like a woman robot, which I'm fine with because I'm like, you know what, we need more of those, you know. But also at the same time, I'm like, if there's one that's like really good, I'll definitely. Can I? Yes, I can still use it. That's great. All right. All right. Let's see what we can get here because I want some good shit. Let's get the laser. I want the laser. Oh, that's right. We can't get the Kevlar. I don't think I need the camouflage, honestly, because I'm kind of fine about it. 3D parts, range, energy, attack. Power Razor Omega, that wouldn't be bad. Let's get more life gauge. Do another one. Oh, was that it? Oh, that was it. There isn't any more. Okay, well that's good at least. You know what, let's get that. Let's power this up. I know I'm probably wasting a lot, but you know, that will actually help out in a lot of ways. Alright, cluster parts. Laser increases attack. Oh, attack is already at max. Oh. Okay, so that's interesting. So we actually probably shouldn't be... Oh, okay, so... Okay, so it does tell us where... Okay, interesting. So now... Okay, so now that there is a max I can do on attack, now I gotta figure out which one I want to do. I kind of want to power up rapid fire, honestly. That... Oh wait, that's right, because that one, I forgot, that one also does shit for attacks. Let's see, maybe there's one that. Is there one that does like attack 1, but also does something else as well? Blast unit. That's energy. I don't want that. Oh no, that's the other one. Probably if we go snooping around some areas, we could probably find something, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, see, because now I'm gonna sit here and be like, which one should I do? Then again, range booster wouldn't be bad, but the problem is we won't have enough. Oh, okay, that works out pretty well because now we have the attacks here and then got this. Triple axis. Well, oh. Because honestly, I do like the range output. We'll just stick with this for now, and hopefully there's like a upgraded version of like triple axis or something that we could get later. Because, you know, I want to have some real good shit, but unfortunately we can't do much right now at the moment. Wait, how does my shit look? Oh my god! Jesus! My fucking shots look so big now, holy cow. I wonder if there's a new... I'll have to see if there's like a new game plus, because holy shit. Having this at the beginning of the game, that'd be interesting to do. What? Oh. That's interesting, just shuffling, you know. God, I love using this. This is so nice. Wait, oh wait, hold on. Can I slide backwards? Oh no, because that's only gonna do that. Unless if I do it while... Oh, okay, so I can slow down a bit, but that's it. Actually, what does this lady think about what's going on? Hey lady, talk to me, lady. I just love to sit here and look at the sky, watching the clouds. Don't you think it's relaxing? So you aren't going to comment about the fact that there's a ship that's now flying when it wasn't flying before? Okay. Alright, you know, hey, you know, you do you. Alright, you know, honestly, I think this is a good time to stop. Because it's like, you know, near 3-hour stream. I'm getting pretty hungry, you know? So we've done a lot of actually more than just we've done a lot of progress. I think we actually finally got back to where we were last time. Because for those who don't know, the reason why we were having to replay the whole damn game again was because the hard drive to my computer went out, and all the save files went out with it. Same with like all the mods that I was gonna work on. So I had to replay the whole game again on stream to get this out of here. You know, at least to get to a point where, you know, we're back where we started. Well, back where we ended, you know. So thankfully, next Monday, we'll be like, you know, we'll be starting like as if like it never happened. Look like nobody's home. Call roll. I know I could have just went up there and did it, but I don't care. Yeah, but then of course Thursday though we will be playing more Metal Gear Solid 3 because that's something we've been working on. We've been doing pretty good. We've been doing some pretty good progress on that, so that's something I've been happy about. But But yeah, that'll be it for the stream. Hope y'all liked it. I'll definitely be looking more into the CRT and or Upscaler and see which ones we want to do. Because if we do more PS1 games, I'm gonna want to like take a look and see like what we can do. Maybe we could see if see what games we want to do it. Like for example, if we ever do Final Fantasy VIII, it will be probably with the CRT filter because that looks the best, honestly. But for this, I'm willing to do both, like one or the other. Like I don't mind, whichever. So it just kind of depends. And it maybe for like some of the other games, I'm not so sure which games, but there's probably some games where it's like you have to definitely do it, but I wouldn't know that until we actually do it. But for the time being, yeah, this will be the end. This will be the end of the stream. Hope y'all enjoyed. Good stream. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was happy with this stream. You know, happy with the amount of stuff I've done with Windows Media Player and how it looks, and then also just finally getting back to where we wanted. You know, and I know a good amount of the stream was just Yap Massacre, but like that's why I like about stream. Right? I like the yap of it. You know. But yeah, like that'll be it. I'll be back Thursday. Should be back Thursday with Metal Gear Solid 3, and then hopefully next Monday with Mega Man Legends. I don't know how far we're at. We could be halfway through the game for as far as I know, but I'm willing to keep going. I don't know if we'll get to like Mega Man Legends 2 by the time March rolls around, like before March. Because once March happens, and once the Wii event happens, pretty much any game that we're playing right now, it's gonna get like delayed. Because we're gonna be playing only Wii. You know, it's only Wii, you know. Ain't no me, ain't no B at Wii. We all Wii. You know, we all go Wii, you know. So yeah, if there hopefully we can get this done and before then, so we don't have to just wait till like 3 months later to get back to it. By the way, yeah, that's the end of the stream. Hope you all enjoyed. See y'all Thursday with Metal Gear Solid 3.